Okay, let's do a recap of the lesson today. So we're talking about parabolas and graphing parabolas. So we have three ways to graph parabolas, but today we just want to talk about graphing parabolas in vertex form. Oh, I drew a parabola, said parabolas do look like this, smiley faces or frowny faces. Parabolas have a vertex, which is either a minimum or a maximum, because if it's upside down, you get a maximum. We also need to talk about x and y-intercepts. The y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis, and the x-intercepts is where it crosses the x-axis, okay? Any x-squared equation will always be a parabola, okay? Now, if we take a look at what we call the vertex form, this is the standard vertex form. Y equals a, and a is a stretch or a shrink, x minus h, quantity squared, plus k. With the minus in math, it always means opposite. So when you see this minus, you know it's opposite. So the line of symmetry always goes through the vertex. H and K then become your vertex. All right, so let's take a look. I did an easy example. So let's graph y equals a x plus 3, quantity squared plus 1. So vertex, opposite. So instead of positive 3, it's a negative 3, 1. So I graphed negative 3, 1. I knew the line of symmetry had to go through the vertex. And then the way I graph these without decimals or without any of things except for this, I know I'm squaring numbers, right? So right here, if I move over 1, 1 squared is 1. Right here, if I move over 2, 2 squared is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, if I move over 3, 3 squared is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 squared is 9. And then I know it's symmetrical, so I can just fold it over. All right, so then we looked at regular notes. Okay, so I made it easy. I scripted some notes so we can practice our notes. And our notes look like this. Graphing parabolas in vertex form. And we went through and took a look at a standard form. Okay, so the first example, vertex is at positive 3, negative 4. Graph that. I know that if I'm here, I did my over 1 squared is 1. Over 2, 2 squared is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 3, 3 squared is 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Line of symmetry at x equals 3 through the middle of the vertex, and I was able to fold them over. My y-intercept is there at 0, 5, and my x-intercepts are here at 1, 0, and here at 5, 0. Okay, great. Here's our standard form. We know that the vertex is at h, comma, k, and the line of symmetry is just x equals the value of h. Okay? Now, we did another example. Same thing, just so we'd be good at it. Opposite for the vertex is negative 2, negative 9. Always the opposite. Negative 2, 9 is here. I drew my line of symmetry through my vertex. And then I did my 1 squared is 1 from the vertex. 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I knew I could fold it over because it's symmetrical. I then could find my y-intercept at 0, negative 5. I can find my x-intercepts at 1, 0 and at negative 5, 0. Okay? Hopefully you're catching on to this. Okay, on the back, we knew that if it was a negative, then because it's a negative, then what we can do is this. We know it's upside down. Again, I found the vertex, so it was a positive 1, opposite, 6. So I went to 1, 6, and I knew it was going to be upside down. So instead of going 1, 1, I went 1, down 1, upside down. 2, 4, I went down 4, upside down to 4. 3, 9, I went down 9 because it's upside down because of the negative. And of course, it has a line of symmetry at x equals 1. And then I simply reflected those points across the line of symmetry. My y-intercept was here at 0, 5. My x-intercepts I have to guess. I think it's about negative 1.5, 0, and about a 4.5, 0. Okay, and we'll find out how to get these exact later. Okay, example 4. With a 2, it's going to be twice as tall, but let's get the vertex first. It's going to be at a positive 2, 0, invisible number, 0, so I went to 2, 0. And then what I did is I made it twice as tall. I went, instead of 1, 1, instead of 1, I went to 2. Instead of 2, 4, twice as tall with 4, I went to 8. To So 3, 9, I went twice as tall to 18. And of course it has a line of symmetry down the middle at x equals 2. And then I folded the points over so I'd have symmetry. Okay, that gave me the y-intercept at 0, 8. My x-intercept, I only have 1 at 2, 0. Okay, that's all I have. The assignment was assignment 1, 0. Okay, all right. See you tomorrow. Get your work done.